Hello everybody! Welcome back to Speletons. I'm Zinker, she's Derek, and this is Pokemon Shield! Woo! As of me recording this episode, yesterday, technically, I have completely 1,100% completed the Galar Pokédex and got the shiny charm. Just to brag to all y'all. That's what I do. So that's fun.
I have like 270 Pokemon out of 400.
Do you actually? You got like a solid 100 from when I last checked on you.
Yeah,
I have the. I should know. I have the essential.
Just like have a ton that like.
I have the essential live Pokédex. So I have pretty much all the Pokemon minus like 5. Oh, that actually caused me to. Stupid Diglett. Fucking diggling all over the place. I just realized Roly-Coly is a rock Pokemon that likes to get speed. Anyhow, I guess I have a nightmare, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how interesting it is. Well, it's a little interesting, right? Derek, it stars you and me, and a bunch of our other friends too, who I don't know or recognize. Also, Gerard the Completionist. I don't know why he was there. I'm not even, it's not like I watch his stuff that often either. Like, I like him, but... Anyhow, so I have to climb there's this tower, right? We gotta get to the top of this tower. It's like 99 floors or something like that. And we're like, okay, we're gonna scale it. We're going for the inside. We're gonna go into this tower. And it's like a hotel-ish, but every room is like this different, whole world-like thing. Couldn't really tell you what happens between point A and point, I think, E this is, or whatever. But we end up, I want to say, 478, you and me, Derek, and we run into all our friends again. And they are worshipping the river god, which is a river that has a single bridge going over it. Oh, we have a golf cart, too, you and me. I don't know where we got it, but we have a golf cart, and that's important. And they stop us from, anyhow, they're worshipping this river. They stop us from crossing the bridge. And they're talking about how they worship this river and stuff, and we're like, oh, okay, and and they make it very clear. It's like one of those creepy cult things. It's like, you like the river too, right? And it's like, oh, yeah, we love the river, and we weren't going to cross it or something like that. So we end up joining these people who are our friends who essentially become cultists for this fucking river. And along the way, Derek, you're like, I actually enjoy worshipping this river. And I'm like, Derek, come on. I don't know, why you guys are all doing some weird church shit involving the river. I go and sneak outside. I drive the golf cart over the bridge. I'm like, wow, that was really easy. And then hit it. And I wanted to go get you. And I'm like, Derek, we gotta get to the top of the tower.
Why am I not driving the golf cart?
What's up?
I said, I feel like I should be driving the golf cart.
You were busy worshipping the river. You were getting really into it. I literally went to go talk to you. I'm like, Derek, we gotta get to the top of the tower. He's like, but I like worshipping the river. I'm like, Derek, we said we would get to the top of the tower. We gotta do it. I had to pull you out of the river cult, Derek. Alright? Is he already evolving? He spent one episode as a rule. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Bam! Carkle! Already. That's funny, though. Okay. By rolling its legs, it can travel over 18 miles per hour. The temperature of the flames it breathes exceeds 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a lot. Oh, cool. One flame charge. It's rock fire now, so that's gonna be helpful. By Smackdown.
Oh, was it not fire before?
No, I think it's just rock. Oh, it might have been rock fire. I don't remember. No, I don't. Maybe. I can't remember. It's rock fire now. That's what matters. Anyhow, I don't know. So, this is where the nightmare comes in, right? I don't know how this happens, but I'm climbing the tower. I think we reached, like, right before the final, floor.
Mm-hmm.
I almost don't want to say it. It's so bad, dude. Right? Like, and these people, like, don't want us on. It's like rich, I don't know. I don't know who these people are. All I can tell you is they were rich, and I think assholes are evil. But, like, I end up, like, shooting them all, and it turns into, like, a mass shooting scenario. And I don't know what made it take this fucking turn. To me, I guess a Roy Cully is Rockfire. That answered that for me. I don't know what made it take that turn, honestly. It's fucking haunting. I just remember, like, Gerard the Completionist saying, hey, don't do it, it won't be worth it. And then, like, midway through, I was only targeting the people that were, like, bad. The rich assholes, or whatever. But they weren't, like, bad, like, they're fucking criminals, like, they're trying to kill the world. They're just, like, they're just, you know, like, they're just dicks, essentially. That's all they are. So, you know, there's no justification in really killing them. But, and he says the same thing. He says it's not worth getting to the top of the tower. You're just gonna get there and cry because it's not gonna be worth it. And he says it again to me during this because he's not, you know, he's there, but he's not one of the people that I'm attacking. And there's a bunch of other friends. I don't know what happens to you, Derek. You're not in with me on this at this point. But all I know is I do it. And then I get to the top of the
side quest.
tower. You were not murdering a bunch of people. For no reason. I get to the top of the tower, I reach the end of the hallway, and I start, like, and I'm like, and there's nothing. It's just a dead end, and I'm like, fuck, and I just start crying. And then I want to say the dream ended there, but it didn't. It ended very shortly after that, though. I literally pull out my phone, and, like, my face is already plastered there. Like, and you know, like, talking like, oh, this person killed 97 people. It's 97 people, by the way. I don't know, dude. I was looking, I'm like, holy shit, and I woke up and I felt like so awful. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, that was the worst. I've had nightmares before, and they, like, scare you. But, like, that was just awful. That was the worst feeling I've ever had in my entire life. Pretty much. It was so extreme. I saw one of my friends posting
waking up feeling like you murdered like 100 people.
Yeah, 97. Actually, there was one.
That's why I said like 100.
That's almost 100.
You'll know where those bullets. You'll know where those bullets ended up at after they went through people.
Okay, I assume that I'm pretty certain
that was an early count.
Somehow this was accurately calculated. But anyhow, I did actually have a long-standing question that I never wanted to answer, which was I always wondered how many people would I kill if I actually tried to do a mass shooting. Apparently it's 97, so now I never have to know.
Was that just everyone that was around, or was that just like could you have kept going, or like?
I think all right. So the only person I remember not killing of the targeted group of these rich assholes was this one lady that someone said you'll get in a lot of legal trouble if I like killed her, and she like flipped me off too, and like did like a little tongue stick out. She was a real asshole. Of all the ones that deserved to die, the one chick was the one that deserved to die the most. I want to say I don't know if I honestly killed her or not, but I feel like I went, wait, I'm already in a lot of legal trouble, and then I just took her out. But the other 96 people, probably not. I don't know, dude. Horrible dream. I just I don't know how to describe it. But I thought it was interesting to share. That was my nightmare this last morning. Awful. And so, you know, moral of the story: 1, if Gerard the Completionist tells you something, like not to murder a bunch of people, listen to him.
Mhm.
2, if you're climbing a tower and you have to cross a bridge, but there's like a river cult saying they want to worship the river, and if you cross the bridge, you'll be fucking that up. Listen to the river cultists. They were really good. They were just worshiping a river. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, rivers make sense to worship. They bring people like crops and stuff. You need water.
It was not being used for crops. This was also like in a country club.
I guess we were on the like 70-something floor of a tower, so
78th, I think it was. I think that one I'm pulling out. I just know I was on the 98th floor when I started the spree. That's it. And that's the river floor is the only other floor I remember. There were some other floors before it that were like.
It sounds like Sword Art Online, honestly.
All bits of that, even with the mass shooting part, yeah.
Well,
Sure.
I mean, the protagonist of Sword Art, Kirito killed like 3 people while he was there. While he was in the game, I should say.
I guess together, me and him make 100.
Here you go. Like.
Like.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, they were going up a tower. That's about it. That's actually really it. That's the only similarity. This is basically Sword Art Online. You basically dream Sword Art Online.
That one similarity is what makes it Sword Art Online. Alright, Derek. You're the boss, I guess.
So,
my Pokemon?
I had a dream a couple weeks ago, where I was in my high school for like a band concert or something for some reason. I don't know. I was there for something. I think I was running the stage stuff. Maybe it was for a musical. I don't know. Or like just something. I don't know. I was running stage stuff, and at one point, outside of the auditorium, I like saw someone holding like a shotgun. That was like someone that was in my class. And I saw it, and I thought to myself, he shouldn't have that in school. Like, but my school also is like in a very like it's in a very Republican area. So like, and we Zinker, we used to have a long time ago. We used to have a rifle club in our school. We had a rifle team.
Okay.
So like, to dream me, I saw that and I was like, well, that's not quite right, but like, I could definitely see a situation where like there's a reason that he's here with a gun.
I like to imagine,
and like,
I feel like I know where the stream is going based on what my discussion topic was, but I like to imagine that the mass shooter in this context has nothing to do with this guy with the shotgun. It's just something else, like a rock or even if this stream is just an explanation to another topic of yours, and this is another new thing you're doing where what you're saying is completely irrelevant to the actual story at hand.
So anyways, 7 months ago when I was in Wisconsin.
Okay.
No. I'm joking.
Okay.
So like,
but wait.
But like I see it and I'm like, whatever. Like I'm like very wary, as I naturally am, and naturally probably should be in this situation.
Right.
And like I think I like go back to doing what I was doing. You know, I don't really ask any questions about it. I just kind of like, stay kind of vigilant. Probably what I honestly, if I honestly do, if this was a real life situation. Dream me usually reflects real me pretty well.
Right.
And so like things like it's like a while later, and like in a different area of the high school, like near the gymnasium. For some reason, there's like I think maybe it was like a graduation ceremony, I think is what it was, because then there's like a bunch of people. There were a bunch of people in the auditorium, then there were a bunch of people in like the gymnasium or something, and there was like a setup for a bunch of stuff. I don't remember what it was. But it's a dream. It doesn't have to make sense.
That's true.
And I see him in there, and I see him like outside there, and like still holding the shotgun, and I'm watching it. I'm like very wary of like this looks very wrong, and like I watch as he like walks in there. I'm like, and like I'm like kind of like I'm like creeping up behind him, sort of just quietly, just because I'm the kind of person who who in a situation like this would probably end up taking. I would probably go with fight over flight. So like,
Okay.
I'm like just kind of tailing him, and like I see him like lower it like to like a firing position, and I immediately like run and like tackle him from behind, and like shortly after that, that's where the dream just kind of ends. That's when I woke up.
Nice. Did I,
So, like-
next time on Speletons, we'll have a little more dream talk. Bye-bye. Just a little more.